this person has sent me some details. I'll read it out. I'm happy to read it out. Apparently, Mafia 4 is set in Sicily in the late 19th, start of the 20th century.
Now, if this leak, which comes from a non-industry insider who leaked a lot of things in the past and was right maybe 90% of the time and has a lot of connection in the industry, well, according to this insider, the next Mafia game is going in a direction that I think no one absolutely expected. Myself, I never thought about this, but it feels so right to go there and will make for an amazing experience in a time way before all the Mafia games, pretty much at the birth of the real Mafia. There's a lot of details to get into, so let's just get right in. Now, first of all, my latest video on Mafia 4 talked about the website Kotaku, which leaked the first official details of the game. And for the past 3 Mafia games, Kotaku has never been wrong in terms of Mafia leaks, so there's that to be aware of. Mafia 4 is said to be ditching its Mafia 1 remake engine for Unreal Engine 5, which will allow the team to create brand new worlds and locations even more detailed and realistic than before, with lightning, colors, and an overall world that will make you feel like you're there. Mafia has always been a bit more realistic than Grand Theft Auto, and so they will be concentrating on that realistic and immersive part. Now let's get into those new details. According to the insider, Mafia 4 will take place before all the Mafia games and will take place in Sicily, Italy in the late 19th century and also the early 20th century. Not only that, but you will be playing as Don Salieri, the very big boss of the main character in Mafia 1. The game's story will allegedly focus all of its story on Don Salieri, who is the head honcho of the Salieri crime family, who protagonist Tommy Angelo works for. But this Mafia prequel will concentrate on his younger days and how he got to where he is right now. The other interesting thing that the insider said about Mafia 4 is the game could be a bit more linear than other Mafia games. Mafia 4 will feature a big world but will feel more grounded and more story focused, as opposed to having a ton of side quests here and there and a ton of grind to do. Just like Mafia 1 and 2, this Mafia prequel wants to focus more on the story and the immersion as opposed to having a world with a ton of random missions and things to do, which I 100% appreciate, and I'm also really glad that they're doing this. The Mafia games has never been about the open world in my opinion, and also the grinding and etc. It's always been about the story and the great gameplay that comes with it. I'm super glad if this is real because I never really wanted some grinding in a Mafia game or just RPG elements in a Mafia game like this. Keep that to Assassin's Creed and all these other games. The game will also be inspired by The Godfather and could even include horses riding in beautiful Sicily. There's gonna be little cars here and there, some very old cars, but horses could be a huge part of this game, as it is taking place in the late 19th century, pretty much at the rise of the Mafia. Don Salieri, who we should be playing as in this prequel, is a guy who's lived through a lot and doesn't get excited too easily. He is a typical of a mafioso who has not built up his position just for money, does not always kill to get what he wants. He is usually friendly, but when he gets tough, he can become very dangerous. He's truly all about family, but sometimes business is more important than friendship to him, especially to keep a great Mafia influence in the places that he owns, and this Mafia prequel will concentrate on that. Man, having a Mafia game taking place in old Sicily would feel amazing. I'm just imagining this in my head and it fits so much. I remember the Las Vegas leak and I thought that it would fit a Mafia game, but this Sicily leak is just on a whole other level. I love it. Let me know what you guys think and make sure you support this video for more gaming news like this and subscribe.